Hi, Aquarius. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you, your twin flame, and the soulmate. This reading is called the Love Triangle, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. These cards are flipping all over the place. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sag. Okay, so the overall energy for this month's reading is the Five of Cups. So this is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation. Okay, everybody's going to be at a different point in the reading. So for some of you, this is a situation where, you may have just broken up or things may have just fallen apart with your twin. Okay, underneath this, we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. This can talk about an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone new coming towards you with a grounded, stable, and committed connection. Okay. With the Four of Pentacles, this is talking about holding on. I feel like this is representing the twin. They're jealous. They're holding on. Okay. The twin may have broken up with someone. That may be why the Five of Cups is coming up here. We're going to clarify to see. And then we've got the Justice card. Spirit is telling you, this is Libra energy. It's telling you that there will be karmic justice. Okay. You're going to get what you deserve. And so is the twin. All right. And so is the soulmate. All right, with the Queen of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is talking about your new person. This is somebody who is fiery, passionate. They're very good looking. They're going to be all about you. All right. Give me 1 second. I just got some stuff going on here. The cards are just falling everywhere. I don't know why. Hang on for one moment. Okay. Okay, because I'm trying to make sure that I don't mess up. Okay, this is from your twin. The Nights Alone Without You. That just fell out of one of the decks. Everything is just like falling over. I don't know if it's his twin wanting to come in and say certain things, but we're gonna see. But Spirit is telling you with this Ace of Swords that the truth is coming. Okay, there's gonna be some truth coming in. Things that you may not have already found out about this person, they're about to show up with this Ace of Swords. It can also speak of the new person being very truthful, coming forth with their feelings. I feel like they're going to come forward, tell you how they feel even before you can open up your mouth to tell them how they, how you feel about them. All right. And I feel like for some of you, they're going to have to tell the truth first because once bitten, twice shy, you're in that energy where you like, I'm not telling nobody nothing. They're going to tell me. So, okay, come on, let's clarify this Five of Cups. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. So let me get one more and then we'll read. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. We talked about this card before, all right? It's coming up again. Spirit is telling you this has to be dealt with. Okay, this is talking about sexual trauma, all right? Some type of sexual trauma. For a lot of you that happened when you were a little kid, okay? This is not going to be for everyone, but it's for some of you that's showing up. It's somebody here that needs to see this, okay, and needs to hear this. This is something that has to be dealt with, okay, because this has the potential to mess up any type of relationship you're trying to be in. So for those of you who are wanting to be in a relationship and wanting to be with someone who's going to be truthful and honest, you have to be truthful and honest with yourself first, and you have to work through these trauma wounds. I don't know if it's going to be therapy. I don't know if it needs to be, they have books out that talk about this type of thing. Like I said, my heart goes out to you for anybody that this happened to, because it's a horrible, horrible thing to deal with, okay? And it's something that you can carry around for your entire life if you don't deal with it, okay? And now is the time for you to deal with it, because you got somebody new coming in and you don't want to mess the relationship up. But a lot of times when we have wounds, we don't even realize we're doing it, but we'll self-sabotage because of it, okay? Because of these things that we haven't dealt with, all right? I know it's an ugly, ugly thing to have to deal with, but Spirit is bringing it up again because it really needs to be dealt with, okay? So we've got the self-sabotage card showing up. It's showing up for the twin. It is talking about them judging, giving away their power, focusing on the negative, building walls around their heart. As I've just said in the past, the person's got the angel on one hand, the devil on the other, and they're focused on the devil. They're doing, just playing around, playing with people's feelings, doing whatever the hell they want to do, okay? Then we have the butterfly showing up, okay? This to me is representing when you come out of this phase, when you come out of this situation, and the new person showing up in your life. There's going to be a lot of evolving, a lot of growth, healing your inner child, releasing the past, okay? So you can be in this butterfly energy, and you can fly, you can have whatever type of life you want, you can be with whoever you want, you can experience whatever you want, because this is what's coming. this is on the bottom of the deck. This is what's coming for a lot of you, and you don't want it. Come on now, you don't want to miss out on this. You don't want to miss out on nothing that look like this, okay? All right, anyway, I digress. let's move on. So this first card here is going to represent how you feel about the twin, okay? We've got the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, okay? I feel like this is just you saying that this situation, this person needs work, all right? It could have been a situation for some of you, because everybody's in a different point, okay? Remember that. Some of you may have just gotten out of something with this person, and you may want to work this out with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? It's your choice to decide whatever it is you want to do. But let me put this disclaimer out to you. For a lot of you, this person is out in the streets. They messing around with more than one person. This person may have kids with someone. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They looking for sex and looking for attention. They're looking for, control. They're looking for a whole lot of different things. They're not looking to work on a relationship and be in a relationship with you, okay? So I got to tell you that, because I don't want you wasting your time or getting repeatedly hurt by somebody who don't care, okay? Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition, because this person, they don't have good intentions. And this is not somebody you want to mess with, okay? See the family card? Some of you, this person got kids. They've been married to somebody else, or they still married to somebody else. They doing all kinds of wrong to you and to other people around them, and it's going to blow up in their face if it already hasn't, okay? All right. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about ascension, okay? You're learning, you're expanding, you're, transcending, you're getting past this situation, preparing for union with the person you're supposed to be with, because I feel like, for a lot of you, it never was supposed to be the twin. It was always supposed to be this soulmate, but you had to go through this situation. You had to learn from this situation in order to move forward. And I understand being in this situation, still wanting to work it out with the twin, because I was like that too before I saw my soulmate. When I saw my soulmate, I was like, twin flame, who? So, like I said, you got to come to Jesus when you come to Jesus. But I'm going to tell you, I don't sugarcoat. We don't sugarcoat here. So I got to tell you what the hell is really going on. Okay. All right. So next two cards we're going to take a look at represent your feelings for the soulmate. So we got the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Three of Cups, I feel like, is representing you with your two choices, the twin and the soulmate. Okay, so this King of Pentacles, this is somebody that don't mess around. This is big. This is boss energy, big D energy, and you know what I mean when I say big D energy. Okay, male or female, big. You call it big P energy if you want to. This is talking about somebody who means damn business. This is somebody who's not playing around with you. They, are ready to match your energy. They've been through things as well. They understand, the struggle. They understand going through hard times. But this is someone who prevails, and they want to be in this relationship with you. They want to come into union with you, because the Three of Cups can talk about that as well. Okay, and celebrate, your love for each other in this situation. Okay, in this connection. Let's clarify. Okay, so this person is representing this new soulmate is representing abundance in your life. Okay, you're going to have money, you're going to have a blow up in your career, whatever path you choose. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be one of the rewards for this. Okay, is a lot of abundance. And so abundance is not just talking about money. Abundance is talking about love. It's talking about family. It's talking about, like I said, a very fruitful and rewarding career, all these things in all the areas of your life, you having whatever it is you want, marriage, family, children, all of these things. Okay, when it comes to your person, we got the karmic family card showing up here. So they may have karmic family members that they have to deal with, that they've got to get through in order to be open to this connection. So it just goes to show that everybody's got stuff they've got to deal with, even people with big D energy. Okay, all right. So next card here, it says girl with a snake, charmed or used and enable boundaries. This is talking about this twin flame, not the new person, the twin flame. So this is a situation, where this person used you. They're still trying to use you, and spirit is telling you to make sure you set your boundaries. This person just they want to invade every part of this not this relationship, every part of this reading, because they don't want you going anywhere. This is somebody, like I said, is trying to hang on to you and exert control over you and over the situation, because they feel like they've lost control, because for a lot of you, you got 2 feet out the door and you're gone. Okay, the next card we're going to take a look at represents how the twin flame feels about you. And we've got the Princess of Pentacles. This is normally the Page of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person is wanting to come in. I feel like they study you. I feel like that's why the Page of Pentacles is here, because this can talk about, somebody who's a student. I feel like this person is studying you, sitting back, watching you, okay? Because we know they watch you with the Page of Swords, trying to figure out how to get how to get back in the door that has been slammed in their face. The Page of Pentacles is also talking about them pretending. Notice I said pretending, like they want to have something long-term, stable, and committed with you, all the while trying to pull the wool over your eyes, because they out in the street with other people philandering. That's the word that's coming to mind. And I never use that word, so I know that's coming from spirit. They out in the streets, or if you want to say it, Ebonics, in the streets. They out in the streets philandering. Okay, so it would behoove you to be careful with this person. Those of you who are on the fence and maybe thinking about trying to repair things with this person, they don't mean you any good. That's all spirit wants you to know. Okay, hold on. Okay, we know this is a twin flame connection, right? That's what spirit is saying with your person's card. All right, burnout. You're tired of this whole entire situation. I feel like for a lot of you, this person has really given you the runaround. Like I told you, they've drugged you, they've hurt you, been very abusive, done all this shit to you, and you are just at your wit's end. Okay, and for those of you who are thinking about wanting to go back to this person, think about how you're feeling. Somebody that loves you, that truly loves you, and wants to put you and your needs and prioritize the relationship and wants to put you first is not going to put you in this type of energy. Not intentionally. Okay. This person doesn't care. They don't care about what you want. This is about them getting what they want, getting their needs met. Okay. Getting their wick wet. Okay. If you want me to be like, because like I said, we don't sugarcoat, right? So I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. But you have engagement coming, an engagement ring. Look at there. It's talking about a higher commitment, eternity with someone, partnership and union, completion, which is what you've always wanted. But if you still entertaining the dusties, okay, the twin flame, they're still on some old BS while everybody else is on something else. They still back in 2020 and everybody else is here in 2025. You got to think about that. You're holding yourself, but that's what the person wants you to do. They want you to stay stuck so that they can come in and out as they please, do whatever they want to do to you, and then go back out in the streets and be with all these other people. So like I said, those of you who are, you're an adult, but I'm just saying, please be careful if you are engaging in any kind of sexual activity with this person, because, they out there, they are out there, and they just, from what I'm picking up off of them, they really don't care about, protecting themselves, protecting other people, all that. They're very immature. Like I said, attention junkies. They want to, they just want to control people and want to do whatever it is whatever. This is somebody that, how sometimes you get ideas in your mind, and most of us, if it's some stupid shit, we'll be like, no, we're not going to do that. This person acts on that stuff. Whatever comes to mind, they're like, okay, yeah, let's do that. They don't think about the consequences of their actions. They just do. Okay. So this last card, not the last card, but the next to last card, represents the new person, the soulmate's feelings for you. We have Pisces energy with the Hangman. So I feel like this person, this situation's on hold because you've got some things you got to deal with, right? Okay, we talked about one of them with this. There could be other things as well. With this Hangman energy, I feel like this person is like standing back, taking the time to really watch you, but not in a creepy way, in a like, kind of like they're studying you, like wanting to figure out how to engage with you, trying to figure out what it is that you want, because this person really is wanting to be devoted to you. They care about you, they love you, and for a lot of you, they already know who you are. And so this person is trying to figure out how can I explain, how to like get that in with you, but it's not to manipulate you like the other person. See, they both doing the same thing, but this one, their intentions are very, very altruistic. They're wanting to lighten your load, to do what they can to help you, to make your life better. The twin is just trying to get whatever the hell they can get, whatever they want to get at the time, and just leave you stranded. They don't care if they, kick you in the chest, break your heart, and you standing there and you got to pick up the pieces. That person doesn't care. This person is very mature. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. They want, they want a grounded, stable, committed, a serious relationship, and they take these things seriously. They're looking at you the way they would look at, a monetary situation or their career or something like that, something that they take seriously. And I don't mean it as in they're looking at you in a negative way. They're looking at you, putting you on that same pedestal that they put all the other important things in their life, I feel like, with the Hangman. And so things may be on a pause right now because they can sense that you got the burnout going on. This is somebody who's tapped in, just like you're tapped in. And that's what I like. I like that because I feel like the two of you are really going to be able to understand each other. I feel like you have a lot in common. This is somebody who is really going to wow you. You're going to like listen to them, talk to you. They're going to, you're going to talk to them, and you're going to find out that you have so many things in common. You have similar backgrounds. Not everything's not going to be exact, but there's going to be a lot of similarities between you and this person, and it's going to shock you, but I think, you know, in a good way. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Amen. Because look at how he's hanging out. Let me turn it up right side up so you can see. Look how he's hanging out. He's hanging out like he having a good old damn time, right? He having a good old time. So I feel like this person enjoys observing you and watching what is happening and how this situation is playing out. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody very, very independent. Okay. They're already in their Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay. And their Emperor energy. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't show up. Then we've got recognition showing up for you. So Spirit is telling you to be proud of yourself, Aquarius, for the things that you've done. Okay. Give yourself credit for all the hard work that you've done in this situation, because it's not easy. It's not easy. The things that they're telling you to do, they know it's not easy. That's why all these rewards are coming to you. Okay. With the abundance and the love and the career and the money. So we've got the clock showing up here. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you need time, take time. This person is gonna understand that and be willing to give you that time to step back. If the two of you need to start off and just be friends, this person is going to be willing to do that. This is not somebody that's rushing to get in your damn pants. Not like that. Okay. And there's love behind their actions. That's the difference between the twin and between what is going on with you know, what is going on between you and this new person. The new person, yeah, they are attracted to you like that. Yes, they want it, but there's love behind it. Okay. The twin is just like, yeah, they love you, but yeah, don't nobody don't nobody care about that. Excuse me. I'm getting over a cold, excuse me. Don't nobody care about that. I just want, you know, what I want in the, you know, whatever stupid shit ran through my mind right now. That's what I want, you know, and I want to just come in and do whatever I want to do, right? Like stupid stuff, like really dumb stuff. Okay. So take your time to heal, but don't let what this person did to you stop you in your tracks and keep you from progressing, because you got things to do. You got people to see. You got stuff going on, Aquarius. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the outcome, we've got the Alien, which is normally, this is card number 9, which is the Hermit. Okay. So this is Spirit saying, you know, take that time, go through that Hermit energy and heal yourself. Prepare yourself for this relationship, because like I said, this new person is not playing around. They're going to make space for you to do whatever it is you need to do. This person is going to be helping to heal you. You're going to be helping to heal them, because they've been through some things as well they're going to tell you about. And with the Alien card, this is about you using this energy, this Virgo energy, to get through what has happened to you so you can come out on the other side and come out better. Okay, let's clarify. Alien. Ooh, hold on. Okay, you may be seeing signs and synchronicities, repeating numbers. Okay, with the 1111 card. And then we have the flow card. So Spirit is telling you, just remain detached, go with the flow, accept what is happening, and just move on. It's the difference. Like I just told, I think it was Capricorn. This the difference between you know, trying to swim against the current and you just letting go and just floating easily down the river, because that's what, and the river is the universe. It's God. Okay, it's your spiritual team trying to help you get to where you need to go. Okay, because this twin flame, they're going to get theirs with the karma card. I told you here the justice card was there, and I told you everybody's going to get their karmic justice, right? So especially this twin, because they've been doing all kind of dirty shit, and it's going to come back. Okay, because they're in a karmic relationship with someone. All right, there's a lot of resentments and triggers. Okay, and with this connection with you and the twin, this is about you realizing that it's a karmic relationship, because neither one of you can sustain this. You don't want to be in something with somebody like this who does not have your best interest at heart, because you have their best interest at heart, but they don't. But then they want to blame you for everything and say it's all, you know, it's all your fault, because they don't want to take responsibility. So Spirit is telling you to just forgive this person, to let go, heal yourself, and move forward, because you got some yummy, 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 baby. I got to show you the card again. I got to show it to you again. This is what is waiting for you. Look, turn it into a woman if you're a male, or a male that's watched my channel. Just turn it into a woman if you know you're attracted to women. This is what is waiting on you on the other side, and you can't miss this. You got to get this. Okay, you got to get it. Okay, all right. So let's get some messages from the twin. Then we're gonna get some messages from the soulmate. Then we're gonna get some messages from spirit. Then I'm gonna let you go. Okay. All right. Here we go. I might have to pull that card out again. I like it. Okay, so from the twin, will you leave me like the others? This person has mad abandonment issues, okay? Major abandonment issues, okay? I told you they have some type of childhood trauma. Maybe they were abandoned by one or both of their parents when they were younger, and they're still dealing with that because they haven't healed it, okay? Here you go. I can't promise you anything. Why would you want to be with somebody? I'm talking to the people that are contemplating possibly working things out with this twin. Why would you want to be with someone who is telling you they can't promise you anything when you have a King of Pentacles coming in telling you, looking like this, telling you that they are promising you everything? One is completely out of the picture to me, okay? Because it's about how you treating me now. It's not about me and what I bring to the table, because I know I bring it all to the table, because I'm not somebody, and I feel like y'all are the same way. I don't know how to do 5% with somebody. I don't know how to get in a relationship. Oh, I'm gonna give you 50%, or today is are you gonna get in 75? I don't know how to do that. So I am happy to see for everybody that this type of person is coming in, because this person is just like that. They are going to give you all of it or nothing. That's the type of person they are. Okay, so we've got the way I treated you was wrong. So like I said, the twin all day long energetically they want to take responsibility, but don't expect to, when they come in your face after when you running away from it. Running away with this. Don't expect no apologies. I'm just telling you, but you ain't gonna care because you're gonna be looking at this. Okay. So we've got don't put up with my BS. So look, even their higher self is telling you don't deal with the mess. Don't deal with their BS. Don't deal with their bullshit, because you don't deserve it. So let's get some messages from the soulmate. Looking like a snack. Okay, here we go. Like I said, y'all, don't forget to come back and tell me about, because I like to hear y'all stories. Don't forget to tell me about your person, please. I want to know, because I love that. I love to hear y'all stories. They inspire me, okay? So we've got, I find your inner wisdom really attractive, okay? So this person, like I said, this person is not just about the physical. They're about your soul. They're about the inner. They're about everything, okay? They daydream of a life together with you, okay? They dream of your futures together. Okay, so that's the difference. Whereas the twin is daydreaming about hitting it, the new person is not only dreaming about that, but they daydreaming about everything together with you. Okay, then we've got, I'm thinking of you in this very moment. I miss you. Okay, and then you inspire me so much. You are my muse. So you are an inspiration to this person, and I've told y'all this before. You're just gonna amp each other up, because it's gonna be that type of thing. Like, oh, you did that, I want to do that too, and vice versa. You're gonna pretty much like chain off of each other, amp each other up, and one person will see the other person doing something, and they'll want to do it too, and then the two of you will level up together. Okay. All right, let's get a message from Spirit. Okay, here you go. So let me show you the picture. All right, and it says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So they're telling you that they're here now. Okay, like I told you, they watch you. You inspire them. They daydream about you. Like I said, for a lot of you, this person already loves you. Okay, so you coming in already ahead of the game. You're going to be coming into the relationship already ahead of the game, because the person is already going to be in love with you, and already going to be telling you, not necessarily on day one, but pretty quickly into the relationship, they're going to be letting you know how they feel, because this person don't pull no punches. They don't play games. You know, they want to know, is you is or is you ain't they baby. Okay, so I hope this helped, Aquarius. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and good rest of your week. Let me show you the picture one more time. Okay. Thank y'all. Have a good day. All right. Bye.